Hello, and welcome to the Very Wet Day podcast. My name is Jack.
My name is Karl.
And the weather today looks about...
sunny now.
Actually quite sunny, yeah. I mean, we started...
It's not really cold though.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stupid name to start with.
Yeah, very wet weather day.
Because when we came up with it, right, it was like pissing it down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like... Was it thundering? Like lightning thundering?
No, it's just wet.
It was just
raining.
wet. Yeah. But now, I guess, now it's the sunny day podcast.
Even though the podcast said, like the weather said that it's going to be raining today.
Yeah. Weathermen just lie to us. Just always. They're rubbish, aren't they?
Not really say rubbish though, but I really trust them more.
Wow. Why so?
I mean, they help me quite a lot when I'm going to school. It's like, oh, it's going to be raining today. I was like, yes, sir.
That's actually, yeah, true. They do help you a lot, but then they also lie to you, don't they?
I don't really say lying, Jack. I don't use that word, do I?
Do you not? Okay, fair enough. So speaking of going outside, we went to Tesco's.
Yeah, we went to Tesco's today.
That was a bit. I mean, it's actually like because originally we were planning to go to like the local like up the petrol station, wasn't it?
I wasn't expecting to go to the massive Tesco though.
No. So for those who don't know, where we are, we have a mini Tesco's, which is like, one of those petrol station, like Tesco Expresses. And then further down the road, I say further down the road, I mean like 15 minutes down the road, we have a...
Fuck, 1 hour down the road.
It wasn't an hour, it was like 17 minutes. Google Maps said so.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Does Google Map knows how fast we're walking though?
No, it technically doesn't. So like...
Probably Mo Farah distance probably calculating that.
Yes, because Google Maps are like, okay, so what's the average walking speed?
Yeah, that's
Mo Farah's running speed.
Yeah, Mo Farah and Bolt, put them together. Yeah, that's how fast the people walk.
Just like, yeah, go on then. It's really weird, right? Because we usually used to go to like Lidl, aren't we?
Yeah.
So going to Tesco's, it's a bit of an upgrade, isn't it?
Yeah, that means we have spent more expensive stuff there.
Yeah. I mean, for those who know, like, Tesco's ain't all that, really. Like, it's like, I don't know. So Tesco's is like middle, like, kind of, or, because it goes like, so there's Waitrose up here, which is like super duper posh people.
Yeah.
Has thousands of pounds to spend on, like, an apple. You've got like Lidl down here that's like, I have a penny to spend on an apple.
So there's £1 shop down there. £1 shop, and then Lidl, and then was it? Well, Tesco, yeah, obviously Tesco's.
Yeah, Tesco's like somewhere in the middle, like lower middle, I think.
Yeah.
So it's not much of an upgrade, but it's an upgrade nonetheless.
Yeah.
And of course, going around because they have a much larger, because it's a generally larger store. We have a much larger selection.
Way larger selection.
Yeah. So that's really like, I mean, because we used to have to go there by bus to get the...
Well, we still need to get there by bus because I can't be asked for an hour
it's
to
walkable.
Get there.
It's
walkable. Yeah,
it's walkable. The bus is just for cheating. If you want to really have that leg day.
Are you talking to me about leg day now?
Okay. I have no... I was going to say I had no feet to stand on.
To be fair, I don't really have a feet to stand on. I'm a freaking lazy guy as well.
But no, if you want that leg day, you need to like walk the 20 minutes it takes to get to.
Where's the 17 minutes from?
17 minutes. Oh, it was 17 minutes. Yeah, even shorter then. I extended it by 3 minutes.
Expectations are getting high now.
Yeah, it was just like. So
yeah,
but at the Tesco shop, we saw an Amazon Echo, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do you think they're getting one?
Oh yeah, my mum's gonna. Apparently, he said that he's gonna get an Amazon Echo for us, and it's gonna be weird though, because
why so?
We're just basically gonna ask it for weather.
Wait, so you're literally just gonna have an Amazon Echo for the weather?
Just for the weather.
Just solely for the weather.
What are we gonna watch? What are we gonna do then? Watching porn or something?
No, you can ask it questions. You're like, Alexa, what's
the latest porn for 2018?
Yes. Yeah, you just ask it.
Good.
I'd love to see how it actually responds to that, because it's like, do you have any recommendations on what pornography I can watch?
There's one good thing about Amazon Echo, that it can give you a daily joke
Can it?
Yeah. Like you can ask
Like a decent joke or like a shit joke?
Well, there's shit jokes.
What,
maybe.
like...
It's not such like an internet meme joke, because that's
Okay.
most of it is racist.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't want it to like try and dig through like 4chan to try and find a like joke to try and tell you, because it probably
Yeah,
just...
about 9/11.
Yeah, fuck. It'd probably tell you just like horrible joke. But no, I honestly couldn't have one in my house, not gonna lie.
Why not?
It's the same with the Google Home. Because, right, I'm already like a bit paranoid as a
You ever have
guy.
a feeling that if you have that, you feel like Stark from the Marvels movie?
Okay, no, don't get me wrong, right? It would be quite cool to be like, oh yeah, to be like, you know. I mean, we can't call it Jarvis, can we?
I mean, you can.
Yeah. No, but like Google Home won't respond. Google Alexa, Apple's version, whatever, they won't respond to that, would they?
You can. You can change the calling.
Can you?
Yeah. You can.
What? So
Like
it could be
Jarvis.
like Jarvis.
But you can't change their voice. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
no,
can
we can't-
change their voice though.
I'm pretty sure there's probably someone who's working on that. But no, that'd be sick. To be like,
Jarvis.
yeah.
Weather today.
Jarvis, what's the weather? Yeah. That's not really not like Tony Stark voice, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like from my comic book version of his voice.
Yeah.
But,
So.
but no, because I'm already paranoid as it is, and I don't
There's
really
a question
want.
for you though. Is it,
Yeah.
Do you want Amazon Echo or Google Home?
If I had to pick, right, like based on so technically,
Yeah.
the Google Home is better because
Okay.
it's tied deeper into Google. So
Okay.
because the way Google's machine has been built, they're able to do much more complex things.
Yeah.
So you can tell it like these really so you can tell. So you know how like you usually do like a Google search.
Yeah.
You're like that song that sounds like this,
Yeah.
and you start humming the song to it.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that on Bing or any other search engine, from what I understand.
Wait, is Bing connected to the?
So the Amazon Echo
It's connected to Bing.
connected to Bing. The Google Home connects to
Connected to
Google. I'm not sure what Apple's and Samsung's version does,
I don't know.
but because it connects to Google, you can say that song that sounds like
Oh, okay, fair enough.
like so. You start whistling at it. It will be like, oh, so I'm looking for the song that sounds like this, and then it can do all the audio recognition stuff that it does in the background.
Fair enough.
So I'm like, okay, I'll go for a Google Home, but then like, I'm the kind of person that accidentally presses the you know, you can have on your phone, you can have that like type to speak.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person who'd accidentally press that button and I just shut up. I just go. I clip my mouth closed as long as I can.
To be fair, I always use that when I don't know what's the spelling of the word.
No, because if I'm going to find out a word, I try and at least type it out, and usually like the search engine can work it out because I know that because my experience of like the voice recognition stuff is it's always been shit for me. Like I physically haven't been able to like work out like because it's been like because I've been telling it like potato and it will give me like lemo or something like it will get like the last bit of it.
Oh.
I mean that's pretty good now. I'm not 100% sure how
Probably
good they are
doesn't
now.
like you.
Yes, it's like oh
Oh, it's Jack again. Oh, what's the question again?
la 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 la. Just closes its ears up.
Okay.
But no, although it would be quite cool to have like a Google Home hanging about. It would be cool if I wasn't as worried about like or every single one of my conversations going back to Google.
Yeah.
I would get one. Or every single one of my conversations going back to Amazon.
It's quite weird now that we're in the future, like we can talk to Google Home and ask like questions for answers.
Yeah.
Or like our parents was like, "What is Google Home?"
Yeah, no, because I have to explain to my mum that's like, so what's this Google Home thing? You know, I have to explain to her, and she's baffled by it. She's like, what?
Do you want a Google Home? I was like,
Yeah, no, I've had I've had similar kind of like my stepdad's a bit more like tech savvy, so he's been like, oh, do you want to, you know,
Google Home.
well, he hasn't been like, oh, do you want a Google Home? He's been like, you know, I've been looking at Google Homes and stuff, and then that's when my mum chimed in like, what's a Google Home? And I have to say that it's basically Google but voice version, innit?
Basically.
Yeah.
If you're lonely, you have a friend. You want to basically buy one for you.
That'd be quite sad, innit? If you're like to be on your own just talking. I mean, at least
Are you saying that people who buy Google Home are sad?
no, because at least if you have like a dog or a cat, you have someone, they may not like, especially with cats, right? They're obviously not going to like reciprocate the love to you, but they're going to at least, I don't know. It's at least going to be something. But then, like, if you're talking to a Google Home, be like, "Okay, Google, tell me a joke." You can't, and just giggling to yourself. Like, I don't know. What games have you been playing recently?
Oh shit, yeah, games. Well, I played a lot of CS:GO now.
Yeah, but because like
you saw me every time.
I'm like, because of course when I'm like, I'm on Steam. I'm like, okay,
because I'm League of Legends. I'm playing League of Legends, and I'm not gonna put my I'm not gonna flex it or anything. I'm just saying that I'm currently high elo, and a lot of play like there's not a lot. The queue time takes quite a long now.
Okay, so you could so you can pop in a game with CS:GO.
Yeah, so I'm currently playing. So while I'm waiting for a queue, I'm just playing CS:GO while I'm waiting for the queue.
Okay, so I don't play League that much. What's this elo?
Elo is like it's like how much points you get every time you play rank. Like if you win a game, you get like 20 points, and then you go up the ladders like from bronze to diamond, and then you go to gold and then platinum. And then you go up until you get to Challenger, which is like the highest elo, which I'm never gonna get. But
so you're at what one? Sorry,
I am currently on Plat.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you play this game far too much for any human being.
Basically every morning, and every night.
Okay, Karl.
Because every morning there's like not really good players. Because in the afternoon it's like kids started playing, and I'm like, I'm not going to play next to 12-year-olds.
Oh no, I know. Okay, I understand that struggle because I used to play Dota.
Yeah.
And I used to find I can't remember what it was because I used to play like the Americans on the American servers.
Yeah.
And
that's quite hard then.
No.
What is it? Like the FPS will drop.
So no, for Dota it's quite good because the FPS stays the same because of how they've done they've done this weird stuff with the band with the net code in the game.
Yeah.
So I can actually play on it.
Oh.
And most of the players are actually like kind of they're not bad. They're not like by any stretch of the imagination. They're not bad, but they're not like the Russians or I say this like some sort of like I say this like some sort of armchair joke, like they're not as bad as the Russians, but you know what I mean. They're not as bad as those from like because I assume that same with the League community, like those from sort of Asia, like Korea and China and stuff. Those are like where the quite good teams are.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that's what it's like in Dota. From what I remember, right? There's some pretty good Eastern European teams as well in Dota. I'm assuming.
Yeah, there are. They're like, what's it, Fnatic?
Yeah.
Like Cloud9. Well, not really European, but American.
What? Oh yeah, no. What like kind of mixed American European?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so of course there's good teams, but then like the people that I used to like get in public matches with wouldn't be that good. So I mean, maybe it's just luck.
No, there's certain days you can play at. There's like in the morning, like 6 a.m. till 9 usually is the good players play, and then like at night, so like
wait 6 till 9 is in the evening or morning?
Morning. That's the morning. We're like okay, good players, like the okay ones.
Okay, so I'm trying to work this out because I'm trying to think what time that would be for say like America. It's -4 GMT. So
-4.
So at 9, so at 6 it would be 2 in the morning.
Okay.
And for those on, so that's for those on like this bit of this, like
2 in the morning. Do you say there?
So it'd be 2 in the morning for those on the East Coast. So you see here. So you've got like the East Coast here. Then you've got the Central, and then you've got the Pacific.
You're just making it harder for them, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, so
Americans.
I guess if you are from America, you'd probably understand which time zone you're in. Like if you're in the Pacific, Eastern, whatever. But basically, so for those on the East Coast, it'd be 2 in the morning. For those around Central, it'll be about 1. And for those on the Pacific, which is 7 hours behind, it would be about... my maths is just failing me so much right now.
You're doing well.
Wait, hang on. I got this. So 11 o'clock at night. So that's like, yeah. I'd say that's about.
To be fair, I didn't really calculate it. I was just like relying on you because I thought
Okay, sure. I mean, like, so 11 o'clock at night. That would probably be about the decent time when everyone's like kind of
good players come out.
Especially for like especially like the crowd because we don't because most people are like up and about at that time, right? I mean, I know I'm particularly like active at like that time of night.
Yeah.
In terms of like doing my work, getting on the computer and whatever. So I assume other people who are particularly like computer savvy would be about that time.
How about you? You didn't really play games that much, aren't you? You're just making them.
Well, I have played this one game, or I've completed this one game called Snake Pass, which whenever I try and explain to people, they never get, which really upsets me.
Okay.
So basically, you play as this snake.
What game? And where do you play that game?
I play on the Steam.
Oh.
So basically, it's a really weird control scheme. So it's like a platformer. So it's like Super Mario.
Yeah.
3D, but you can't jump. You have to like snake it up.
Okay.
So if you come to like a bollard, you'd have to like sort of curve your way around. And what you have to do is you have to press R1 RT, so the trigger button, I think.
Yeah.
To go forwards, but then you have to like use the analog stick to turn the head. So you end up doing this weird thing where you like start curving up and around a bollard.
So what's the aim of the game?
Oh, you have to so
you just
there's actually a plot to this, right? So what's happened is that something has taken all the gemstones from the portals to stop you from getting from level to like from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
And you have to put all the gems back, and then you meet the spirits of the world of that sort of realm, and they give you a gift to be like, thank you very much.
You're the snake.
You are the snake, yeah. And you have a sidekick, a hummingbird, who picks you up. I don't know what's a hummingbird of all things. But yeah, I really enjoy that game. And, it's because a lot of my games that I used to play were very much like the Call of Duties and stuff, which don't get me wrong, like, a good shooter every once in a while is fun, right? But
okay.
I don't know. I can't have it too long. I'm not good because I end up losing to the better players like really quickly.
So that's the guy who's quite good at shooting.
I'm rubbish. No, I like what's the word? Because I find that I always get out like basically by the time I've got sort of into a game, the good people have already like it's been established. So it's like I am a good person at this game, and I wipe the floor with everybody.
Well, to be fair, I do that quite a lot. We're like I heard about Fortnite, and then like few months later, there's like good players now started playing, and like I'm not gonna play Fortnite anymore because I'm not good.
Yeah, no, that's Fortnite's an entirely different matter.
That's another word.
Yeah, I tried to get I Fortnite particularly. I tried to get into. I just couldn't. I physically just couldn't get into like Fortnite. But that's for another time.
Do people still play Fortnite?
I think so.
I don't know. It's not really.
Yeah, we'd have to. Okay, we will look that up, and then we'll remember whether we.
What Fortnite is still the best?
Yeah,
game in the world.
Is Fortnite still played? I mean, there's still ads and stuff, so I assume so.
Yeah.
But speaking of Fortnite, let's move on to the meme of the week. What is
the meme of the week?
What is the meme of the week?
Don't have my phone because slow battery.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's. What's a good meme that you particularly remembered for this week?
I don't know really.
Okay, because I don't know how old this is.
You can go to the group chat and you'll see the Matt.
Oh gosh.
You have Matt posted quite a lot of good memes, and I think that's quite good.
No, because one of the memes that like I remember that went around for like what was it like a week was the slap the roof one.
That was long ago. That's like a month, like
what?
Last month.
Last month.
It was trending last month. No.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's dead now, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? Oh, what's even?
I made that meme with Matt. You know that. I'll send you a picture of it.
What the slap the
I slapped like Donald Trump slapped the car and it's like, get in, Matt. You're getting deported.
Fuck. So I think we should explain the context. So as one does, there we have a Polish friend called Matt.
Very Polish friend.
he's not just any Polish.
So Polish that he ordered quite a lot of Polish stuff on freaking Tesco.
Not gonna lie, right? Some of the Polish stuff's actually quite nice. So there's a
they are quite nice.
Yeah. So there's this Polish chocolate bar called. I think he told me it was called Hedgehog. I don't care whether it's a hedgehog or not. It's tasty.
This guy likes hedgehogs so much.
It's a very tasty. It's like a coconut chocolate bar, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really nice. But no, so going back to the slap your roof meme, there was a picture that like the head of one of the characters was photoshopped to be Donald Trump, and like the other person who was in the photo was photoshopped to be our friend. It was like slap on the roof, and it's like,
get in, Matt, you're getting deported.
Yeah, fuck.
I made that meme.
So it's like, and
then there's like his eyes are like red and stuff, like was it LED lights shining, and then it makes him look like he got triggered.
Fuck.
So it's quite a funny meme I made. So it was dead now.
So it's quite a quality. So you thought it was a quality meme?
It was a quality. I think it is still a quality meme.
Is it like? So in terms of how, in terms of like the freshness of it,
Freshest.
Is it the freshest meme?
Yeah.
Or was it the freshest meme? I should say, because if the meme die, if the main meme dies, do all of its like, I guess, offshoots or babies die?
There's still a chance that meme will come back to life.
You think so?
I mean,
like a small chance, but like a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance that it will come back. Like the meme, like you remember the meme face that people used to do in 2015.
Wait, which one? There's
like the meme face, like the cartoon drawing.
Oh, what like
the creepy face or like the smiling bit. Well, no one used it anymore, but there's still like pop-ups. And stuff.
Oh, what the? Oh, I can't remember that one. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
If I can find one, I'll be like, oh, that one, and then I'll like make a note. Either way, I guess we should wrap it up there. Let's end with a proverb. Because I was once told by a old.
Can we get to Chinese, aren't we? We're getting Chinese.
We are getting Chinese.
Oh yes. Oh, what are you saying?
I
just checking what we're gonna eat.
I was told
because we're moving here in the house with no food. Oven is not working.
It's not my fault that we have no food.
Yeah, you're the guy who's like, oh, give me the questions and I'll ask him. It's like,
oh mate,
does the oven working? No.
I didn't realise. Okay. Either way, I was once told by an Englishman to not count your eggs before they've hatched, which I think is quite a good message to carry in life. Because
what does that mean?
I don't know. It just sounds cool. It just sounds cool. So you don't actually know to know.
You can't. You don't count your eggs when it's not hatched.
Generally, I think it means like you need to know what the potential is of something before you like put your money in it. So because of course, to say like, oh, I have 10 chickens, but because of course some of those eggs might not be chickens.
Okay.
So you'll be like, oh, I've only got 9 chickens now. So you've told everyone you've got 10 chickens, but now you've only got 9. So it's like saying. So I think it generally like extends to life, like telling people like, oh, I can do all these things, but then it's like, actually I can't because I can only do like 5 of them or something. Either way, that has been our podcast. Thank you very much for listening. My name's Jack.
My name is Karl.
And we will see you next time.
I still don't understand what you said.